What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Dylan. You're watching Western Farm Garage. Got a little bit of a change of scenery today. Whipping the father-in-law's truck, as you can see. Red Ford F-150. Kind of feel like I'm RNTV. RNTV, if you're watching this, hit me up. Anyway, we got a lot to do in today's video, okay? A lot. If you could tell by the title of the video, everything I own is getting serviced in this video. And not only are we going to be servicing everything, we're going to be doing it in a POV setting. That way you can see everything that I am seeing. So it's going to be pretty great. I'm going to get my headband out of the RNTV mobile. All right, so here's what we got. Okay, doing an oil change. I already cleaned the air filter. My air filter was fine. It just needed to get the pre-filter, the foam filter needed to get cleaned out. Your filters get 10 times dirtier when you have a snorkel setup. So basically the manufacturer recommendation for air filter is like every 100 hours change. I would do that like every 50 hours now. I would literally just cut that in half, because if you have a snorkel on your four-wheeler, it is not going to be great. Okay, so we got to get this plastic housing off, which, as you can see, my shop floor is an utter disaster, so probably not going to be able to find anything that I need, but we will make it work. Grab a screwdriver so I can get these clips out. I have clip pliers, but like I said, no clue where they are. I don't know how well y'all can see what I'm doing. I really wish the preview would work while I'm recording. That'd be phenomenal. There we go. Okay, that one popped. So you're gonna have a clip here. Back in here, there's a clip. I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay, back right in there, there's a clip. You can see it. Okay, gotta get that one out. And then there's a one in the front, but I don't think I have this one in. I don't think I put any of mine in. Yeah, mine's not in. So pretty easy access to get them out. Just gotta get under here and get this clip out. Oh, got it. Nice. Okay, just set them up somewhere so you won't have this cover off very long. Oh yeah, and you also gotta pop your front shroud up. And then there's like a little tab under here. You can see it right there. That sits under this plastic cluster that gets pulled out. Oh wait, there's a screw. Duh. Gotta get that screw out too. Take you any Phillips screwdriver. Just take that out. I'm not sure if that's factory. Yeah, put the clips in here, wherever I set them. Where did I just set? There they are. Okay. Okay, now you should be able to pull this thing out. Yep, there we go. And then this piece, take this clip out so you don't lose it. Take this piece. Oh yeah, there we go. And the whole thing will literally pop right out. Now you have very good access to the side of your engine. I already have my fender wells out, so that makes life a little bit easier. I have this fender well out, so I don't have to worry about that. Now you see you got your oil filter bolt housing is right here, but I am actually, I kind of want to pressure wash this side of the case off before I do anything. It's kind of getting dirty. Let me see if I can just hit it with a brush and some soapy water or some brake clean. I was looking for one of the brass ones. go. Just brush this thing off so you don't get any contaminants in there. Okay, so looking here, looks like you got some Torx bits, which you could either do, it looks like an 8mm or a Torx bit. Yep, T25. Oh, nope, it's a T30, it's a T30, it's a T30. Ooh, almost stripped that. Fender well's kind of in my way. Dude, I can't even get that out. I might have to go in there with find an 8mm and get in there. Of course, I think I have an 8mm in my truck, which is not here. There we go, got one. Yeah. There we go. Got two. Just need to get this one. Come on, man. Got it. There we go. Okay. Get those off. I probably should have an oil pan under here because oil will probably fall out. You gotta just get in there, take these out, set them somewhere where you won't lose them. I'm just gonna throw them up here in this cup holder. Like so. Come on. Get up. They're long-winded. Okay, there's one. Is that water? It sure is. And now I should be able to just pop it off. There we go. And that's why I said put an oil pan down there. And it's all over the case. Nice. Okay. Grab this guy out of here. Okay, so they're directional. You got this O-ring right here, it goes towards the back. You got this guy right here that goes towards the front. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe out some of this old oil in here. So that way it's not immediately getting in our brand new filter. A lot of people like to say, oh, you don't want to run it dry, you don't want to run it dry. You're draining it, and there's no way you can pre-fill a horizontal oil filter. So either way, it's going to run dry for a second. Your motor will not die because it runs dry for half a second. Okay, get that new one pressed in. Just sits in there. That one's got a plug on the end of it. Is it supposed to? Yes, this one has one too. Just making sure. Okay, and get this guy sprayed out. Take your O-ring off because it will shrink that up if brake clean touches it. Okay, get that wiped out. Okay, so you got that on. Put your O-ring back on. I don't think my pack came with new O-rings, so we're just gonna have to reuse this one and pray. It should be fine though. I don't think this is directional. I'm looking for an arrow or something. It looks to be all the same, so we'll just put it back on. go. All right, once those are snug, take you some brake clean and clean off all the oil. Like so. Okay, oil filter is done. Now, you gotta get under there and actually drain the oil out of the motor. Of course, the drain plug has to be on the exact same side that I just spilt a bunch of oil, so. It's right here at the front of the footwell. Get under here, it's 11/16. I think that's like a 16 or 17 millimeter. Got it. For the most part anyway. Had a little spillage, but it's fine. Get most of this picked up. Ooh, copper crush washer on your drain plug. Replace that. Am I gonna have the right size? This joker looks bigger than all of them. See one of these guys work. This one looks a little big anyway. Too small. Shit, I may not have the right size. I may have to reuse the old one. That's too small. That's too small. This was like the only one that I think would work, and it's just a hair too small. Well, it looks like we're reusing the old one. Good thing we kept up with it. Okay, once you get your oil drained out, you can go back in with your drain plug. Filter. Okay, engine oil capacity right here. 2.1 quarts. So I was wrong. It doesn't even take 3 quarts. It takes 2 quarts of oil to fill this thing. That is nuts. I've never seen something take that little oil. Not even a Rancher 350 takes that little of oil. That is wild, bro. So this is a 5-quart jug, right? One gallon, 4 quarts. It's a 4-quart jug, so I'm looking for the oil to get down to right about there. I'm going in with Shell T6 540. Just about there. Put it on a flat surface so you can actually measure it. Okay, we're at 2.5, so I gotta go in with another 1/2 quart. Okay, that might be good. Oh, a little bit more. Okay, just a hair more. Okay. We should be looking solid now. Okay, make sure your dipstick is clean before you put it back in. Okay. Owner manual states to check your oil, you thread your dipstick all the way in and then pull it out. So we are actually sitting over full, but it's fine because when you start it, it will suck up some of that into the galley and refill the oil filter. So we should honestly be good. Okay. So now all you gotta do is just, oh, did I bring my key back in? I sure did. Okay, I gotta go get the key. Okay. I also took the, it's gonna be a little louder because I took the spark arrestor out because I wanted a little bit more tone in it. That fuel pump prime. Oh, almost. Okay. Now we should be able to pull the dipstick and recheck. Should have no leaks anywhere. Yeah, no leaks. I think that's brake clean or leftover oil. I don't think that's leaking. Okay. Oh yeah, she sucked up a lot of oil. May have to go back in and add some. Oh yeah, we need to go back in and add some. She sucked up about a quart. Good Lord. That's also why a lot of people say you need to start your engine before you drain it, but on a warm day like this, you don't really need to. Your oil will be thin enough that it'll drain out just fine. And with your bike sitting where it is, like I had this sitting for the last week in this shop while I was like getting all the supplies ready to do this. But all the oil that's in the top of your motor will end up draining down to the bottom end, and it gives you a really better clean out. On the colder days, yeah, I can see that, because on those colder days, the oil is like molasses. I need a little hair more. Okay. See where that gets me. That might be perfect, actually. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, right at the top of the full. That's what I wanted. Okay, so oil change is done. Now I'm gonna check the differentials and stuff. Make sure those are all good to go. So let's see, the rear diff. Where is the check on the rear diff? I don't even know where you fill the rear diff. Like I said, I have never worked on an Outlander before. Oh, where is the fill plug for the rear diff? Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, it's Allen head. I'm pretty sure manufacturer recommendation is up to the fill plug on the fluid, so definitely don't want to strip that, but that is like a very awkward angle. Looks like it's already been stripped to begin with. Why do people hate me? I need to go up a size. And 1/4 is too big too. Okay, so we'll go look at the front diff first. We'll probably have to get this guy off. May have to weld something to the top of that drain plug in order to keep it on, but I'll have to take the hitch receiver off. So let's look at the front diff, see if we can get to that a little easier. Okay. Let's see. Yep, there's the, oh, that one's a lot better accessible. Is it really? Oh, okay. The 4th is too big. See no mouse under there. Let's try a little H7. I'll try a 6mm as well. That seems too big, or too small. Yeah, so the 6 is what I need. Of course, no wiggle room in there. Okay, under here. This guy on. There we go. Oh, sorry. The GoPro on the bumper. Dang, that is tight. There we go. There we Okay. Looks a little low. Definitely got some crust on the bottom of that. Spray that off. Might be a little low. I think it takes 80, 90. Alright, let's refer to the service manual again. Reach the lower edge. That's what I thought. Okay, so the oil must be at the lower edge. Okay. There we go. Yep. Okay. Need to be able to see what I'm doing here. So, there we go. Perfect. Good Lord. How low was my diff? Jesus. There we go. Okay. Lord, she was pretty freaking low. I might actually have a crush washer for this one. Yep, that's the one. Okay. What do I do with my brake clean? Wasn't done with that. There it is. There we go. Okay. Get the crush washer on. That's honestly concerning how low my diff fluid was. Now we gotta get to this guy, and that is gonna be a pain. Let me see, I'll get my impact. My impact should be sitting somewhere over here. Maybe it's in the thing, I don't remember. No, my little one's over there. Yeah, my big one's out here somewhere, just don't know where. Just like pretty much everything else. Oh, there it is. Let's see here. Is it 11/16 per chance? Smaller. Make sure you clean your tools, guys. Oh, pick that guy up. That needs to go back. I do not want to lose that. Okay. Let's try 9/16. Too small. 5/8 it is. Okay. 5/8. Is it a 5/8 on both sides? Yes. It's actually a little small, but we'll make it work. Let's It's really probably a metric size. Let's see here. What metrics do I have currently attainable? None. Like literally nothing. Love it. 17, way too big. 15. Perfect. Okay. What's the off chance that my 15mm wrench is in here? 0. 14. 15. Hey, look at that. We got lucky. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Certified hammer. There we go. I might be able to just be able to drop it and make some progress. Okay, I need the other guy now. I don't know why they make stuff so god awful to access. Okay. Ah. Alright guys, okay. And yeah, that is just completely rounded out. Okay. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take a punch and punch that out. Good God, dude, why can't things just be easy? Okay, so my GoPro battery died. As you can see, slight issue. There is water in my rear diff. Right quick, while I'm thinking about it, I can go through and grease everything that needs to get greased while it's nice and accessible. This guy. Okay. And this guy. Okay. Come under here, this guy. Oh. There we go. Okay, sweep our arm as a greaser. Nice. That was nice and crusty. Okay. Move this back. Grease this guy. That's why I like Can. This is one thing I like about Can-Ams. They have lots of grease points, which is very good. Okay. Those two are done. I think there's a couple in the front, but they are very hard to get to. Yeah, good God, you gotta go like on the opposite side. I will show you. I did do this mod, and everyone should do this to their Outlander, because if anyone knows, when you have an Outlander, eventually you'll start getting a squeak in your steering shaft, which is not fun. So I don't know if you can see it right about where my finger is. Right here, let's see if I can prop my phone up. right here where my finger is, there's a grease zerk, which I drilled and tapped and put in there. So my steering shaft will stop squeaking. You can see it's right in there. Oh. Okay, now these guys are the ones that are a pain on the A-arms. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, got that one to take. There's another one in here, which of course is facing the other way. Why wouldn't it be? And this top A-arm is facing this way. Okay, so this one's gonna be kind of hard to see, but on the right, on the passenger side, on the passenger side, left side of the A-arm, there is a grease zerk that faces this way. Let me get this tiger out of my way so I can sit down and see. You might be able to see a little better. It's up in here. So here's the headset off. So there is oh my gosh. I can't see. There. Okay, here's the A-arm. Oh, my camera's greasy. Hold up. Okay. Here's the A-arm. There's my grease fitting right here that I did on the steering shaft. Right there at the tip of my finger. And right in here is the next grease fitting on the A-arm right there, and as you can see it's facing towards you, so that one you can grease from this side. Okay, I'll get my grease gun in there. Very hard to see and maneuver in here. Maybe. Oh my god. Keep forgetting that that's on a cinder block. You can monkey your way up in here. Get the head of your grease gun on the zerk. Oh, this brake line's in my way. There we go, got it. It's on there. Oh, dang it, it popped off. Come on. There we go, okay. Now, pump it. There we go. Okay. That one's done. And now you can see down in here, the bottom A-arm on the other side, you can see the grease zerk on it. So just take your grease gun again. There's a lot of grease zerks on the front end, so, but that's what it takes to keep your machine running good. Oh my god, I almost want to jack this up and take the front tires off. This is ridiculous. A solid shaft grease gun would be nice right about now. Okay. I can't get it off now. Come on, man. Oh my god. Why won't this come off? Good lord, that had a grip. Okay. So the ones you can access on this side is that one, the top one, and the far back one. So now I'll go back to the other side and basically repeat the same process. Now the top one on that side you're also supposed to get too. I didn't see it. Oh, where is that one at? Ain't no way. How am I supposed to get that? Right, crawl under here. So, I don't know if you can see it, but up there is the next grease zerk. You gotta have to be under the four-wheeler to get to it. All on this side. Now to the other side. Oh! Get in here. Okay. The top and the bottom on that one. Now you have the other side on this one. Right there. So as before, just take your gun. Sneak it in there. There we go. Okay. And then pump it. Okay. That one. Okay. Now it's just these two on this side, which are facing you. There we go. Oh, this one's behind the fender well. You can kind of see it. It's behind the fender well. This one's going to be an absolute pain to get to. If you look, it's back up in there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Hopefully you can. It's back in there. I can barely see it. So, here, take my headset off. Alright. There it is, right there. So that is the other grease zerk that you need to get, and that's the last one. So I'm gonna take my headset off so I can snake in there and get it. Okay, got it greased. So now, all the grease zerks are done, and that is it for servicing this thing. Well, other than the coolant, but I can't really get to it because, well, my snorkel risers kind of prevent me from checking it. Looks like it could use some. Yeah, it's got an orange tint in the bottle, but it's at the very bottom, not where it needs to be. So I have to get some coolant for it as well. Actually, now that I think about it, I specifically remember this four-wheeler having a problem with ejecting coolant out of this hose whenever it was up to temp. So I'm thinking that the coolant level is fine because it is like right there at the minimum line. The minimum line is basically this ridge right here, and it's right there at it. And plus, coolant expands when you get it up to temperature, so I think we're okay. Okay, now that that's all done, we can work on putting the side cover back on, and that is it. That is the Outlander completely serviced. Now, like I said, I did not do the air filter on video, but it is every 50 hours if you have a snorkel, and I would recommend replacing pre-filter and air filter, and I would recommend cleaning your pre-filter every 25 hours or so. As you can see, since we have the brake caliper off because of all that, which you will find out in the next video, the brake pads are basically gone on this thing, so we're definitely going to put new brake pads on it. The rotor isn't too terribly scored, so I think we'll be okay. But yeah, for sure those rear brake pads are shot. I didn't even have a chance to look at the front. The fronts look like they still have some meat on them. Not a lot of meat, but some. So I did order all four, so we probably will just go ahead and replace all four. But yeah, so fun. So also brakes, another thing you need to look at. And of course, if your four-wheeler's like mine, your brakes are probably gone. So, but now that is it. That is the Outlander, completely 100% serviced, like I said, aside from that crap, which you will find out in the next video. So let's now move on to one of the lawnmowers. All right, we got the lawnmower pulled in over here, one of the Cubs, and now we got the blades up off the ground, and we're gonna get them out so we can sharpen them. So get over here, get our gun. Oh, great. I can't get the gun in here. Okay, we're gonna have to do the small one then. This gun would have zipped him off really quick. But of course, everything has to be difficult. Over here, get this one. Socket put on. Ow. Come over here. That's irritating. I really was hoping I could use that gun because that one's a lot stronger. There we go. They got it. Okay. These blades, honestly, don't look half bad. They just need a new edge on them. Take them over here, and I'll show you how I sharpen my blades. Okay, so this is how I sharpen my blades. Take my angle grinder, and I kind of just run a few passes along this edge, okay? I'm not trying to make it so sharp because then the blade will just dull faster, but I just want to give it a nice edge on it. Already. Okay, so GoPro died again, but as you can see, we kind of got our edge going right here. Could take a little bit more off this middle section. Yeah, much better. A little bit more off the Yeah, much better. Okay. That's kind of the edge we're going for right there. Not like razor sharp, but it'll definitely cut some grass. And then flip it around, and do it to the other side. Okay. And I also like to go underneath it a hair. Kind of just raise that back edge some. Not like terribly, but oh, that hurts. Okay. That back edge raised up, and then we can go back through. A little more. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, so we got that side sharper. That'd be alright. Okay, and then we have this little tool over here. Yeah, this guy. So we take this guy. Oh, there's a stink bug. Ugh. Okay, we take this guy, set her on a flat surface, pick up your blade, and then set it on there evenly. If it tips to one side or the other, you know you got an uneven blade. And I say I evened that one out perfect on my first try, okay? So now you've seen how I took it off, just impact. I do have my blade tool under there, makes it a little easier, though you don't really need it if you're using an impact. Just wear a glove and you should be fine. But I'm gonna throw the rest, get the other two blades taken off and sharpen them up and throw them back on. I'm gonna do that off camera just so it saves some time and I don't have to keep explaining it, because obviously it's just gonna be repetitive. So I'm gonna get this one thrown off. I'll pick you guys back up when we start on the oil change. Okay, so got all the blades sharpened. Now we're gonna work on changing the oil. And what I did is, obviously, as you see, I have it up on ramps, but then what I did is I took my jack and I lifted it up on the deck right here. That way it picks up this side of the mower, because on this specific model, which is the Z-Force L, this drain tube right here for the oil exits on this side of the motor. So I want all the oil to shift to this side of the mower. That way when I drain it, it mostly all comes out and I get as much out as I possibly can. I'll take the drain pan. Okay, I can't remember which. I'm pretty sure it's a 9/16 or a 14 mil. 14 mil's a little loose. Might be actually be a 1/2 inch. Yeah, it's a 13 mil. That'll work. Okay, and then we need a wrench for this. 17's too small. About an 18. 18's also too small. Okay, crescent wrench it is. Okay, and take my 13 mil. Get up under here. Drain out all this oil. Did I get it? Don't think I got it. Let's try again. Oh, dang it. Why is my... I literally just had my crescent set to the right size. What is going on? There we go. Got it. Okay. Get that, and bam. So I'll let that drain out. Take the, put that there. Take the dipstick out. It'll allow it to drain faster. There we go. Okay, while that's draining, go ahead and get all of our stuff together. Oh, oil filter too. This guy is gonna make a mess, so I may wait to do the oil filter till after I've got it back on the ground, and I can kind of keep that oil together. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with some Super Tech. I mean, I'm sure there's supposed to be a certain oil you put in these, but I mean, this is the cheap stuff. It's just a lawnmower. I mean, it's not the end of the world if it breaks, you know. So I'll just go in with some Super Tech and that should get us right. Okay, that's still draining. While that's draining, we'll go ahead and pop this air cover lid off. And that air filter actually doesn't look half bad. Yeah, honestly, this air filter looks really good. It's brown for sure, but it's not like terrible. I don't know, we can set this off to the side, keep it as an extra because I've got a brand new one anyway. Yeah, they did. Okay, good. I was about to say, yeah, I can definitely tell the difference. Definitely can tell the difference. And these are actually a little bit bigger than the OEM. A little bit fatter. I don't think it'll make that much of a difference, but we'll see. But yeah, definitely cleaner. I am now seeing the difference in the waffle. Get that pulled over. Oh, it's inside out. There we go. Get this guy pulled over like that. Okay. And put this guy on. There we go. Nice and snug fit. Okay. And press this in. Bam. Okay. Air cleaner done. Still got a little bit of oil draining out of that. Not a lot, but still some. Go get a funnel so we can get that ready. Where's the funnel that I used for the 4-wheeler? Is it still over here? Where did I do it? Oh, it's right there. Okay. All the 15W40 should have drained out of this by now. Don't really want all that to get inside of that oil. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, funnel. Put it in there so it's ready. Okay, all of our oil is drained out. Make sure this is clean, no residuals getting in there. Tighten this back up. 13 and the crescent. And just snug that down, doesn't have to be tight. Okay, like that. And now we shall let this down. Jack out. And then now move our oil pan over because this oil filter is about to make a very big mess. Oh, good. Wasn't that tight. Okay. That out of there. Okay. And find the new oil filter. I think the new one is yellow. Yeah. New one is definitely yellow. That's it right there. Nope, that's the one for the Kawasaki. That's the one I need. Cool. Okay, take some of this oil right here. Some of the good stuff, not the contaminated stuff. And kind of just lube up this ring. Get this ring nice and pre-lubricated, okay? And we'll just snake it back in here. Oop. Careful not to get any dirt on it. That's why I pressure washed it before I brought it in here, but man, it's kind of hard to get this one in here. This one's a little bit bigger than the old one. Yeah, I cannot get that in there. I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to get that in. And try to get it from the bottom, I guess. Come on. Okay. GoPro hit the seat. Oh man, those threads are long-winded. Getting oil all over my hands. Okay. That's still good. Okay. And get my rag up in there and spin it the rest of the way on. Okay. Stick my hand down in there and just wrench it on there a few good times. There we go. That should be good. Okay. Wipe off all this oil down here. It's supposed to drain out through that hole, thankfully. At least they thought of something. Okay. Now, need to get it on a flat surface. Guess I can release the brake and let it roll down. Let me just look at the oil capacity. So it says 2 quarts of this stuff right here. This is a 5 quart, so we'll go down to a 3 quart. my oil. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's 1 quart. One and a half. 2. Obviously this is not on level ground, so the dipstick reading is going to be off. I have to get it on level ground for the dipstick reading to be somewhat accurate. Obviously it's got to charge the oil filter and stuff, so. Okay, one just fell on the oil cap. Okay, so we're on fairly level ground. Like I said, oil is, I mean, lawnmower maintenance, it's just not an exact science, guys. I mean, you can literally, as long as you're close, you're good. Okay, it's a lawnmower, they run forever and they're cheap to fix. So it's not like it's the end of the world. Perfect. Now I'm gonna start it and it'll probably suck some down into the, it's gotta charge that oil filter, so go ahead and do that. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, I mean, she didn't even suck up that much. Yeah, still in the full, we're good. Okay. So now the last thing to do is we got to get the key switch swapped out on this guy, because the key switch is, well, not the best. Okay, got it. Oh. Okay, got that up. Now, over here, one of these boxes is the key switch, and is this. Ignition switch module, yep, that would be the one. Okay. Come on now. Okay. New and shiny. Keys. This just pulls out. Yep, there we go. Okay. Plug that in. That in. Okay. Let's see if we have ignition. Okay. Simple as that. That was easy. Trash can. Okay. We are done. This lawnmower is done, and I am about out of time. 3:55, yes. Okay. Well, I can at least get the other foiler in here and start working on it. Anyway, so now that I got that one done, I'm gonna take it back up. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna take it, put it back up. It is done. It is ready for the mowing season. You missed it, I think. But all the grease zerks, there's one on each blade spindle and one on each front wheel. I think that's all the ones that are on this one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there's any more. These needle nose vice grips. I gotta get a new choke cable for this thing at some point too. Just haven't found the time. I honestly forgot about it. Okay, grab this guy. Put it right there. Okay. I think that guy put it there. Okay. I'm gonna take this and bring it back to the shop. Alright guys, I actually missed a crucial step. Well, not really a crucial step, but I missed a step on servicing this Cub Cadet lawnmower in here. So, sorry about the wind. I'll try to get out of the wind, that way you can hear me. I missed a crucial step on servicing this Cub Cadet in here. So we are gonna get in here, if I can find my keys, dang it. Here we go. We're gonna get in here and we are going to run it back over to the shop real quick and get it the rest of the way buttoned up. It's missing one thing. It's the one thing I forgot to do about it on it yesterday. I was kind of in a rush, so I forgot. Oh, Lord have mercy. Can't tell if that was a stink bug or a wasp. That was a wasp. Jesus Christ. I'll tell you what, dude, I cannot stand wasps. They're the bane of my existence. For some reason, then they just love to sting me. Don't know why, but they do. So, hop on here. Oh, brand new key switch. Okay, hopefully that didn't get too hot. No, we're good. Okay, the one step I missed is I was going to change the spark plugs, but I kind of forgot all about them. There we go. Okay. Guys, if you ever want to know how to save time when working on stuff, instead of turning a solid wrench by hand for forever, it feels like, just get you a set of ratcheting wrenches. I promise it'll make your life so much easier. Actually, I don't even think I have to. Yeah, this cover just pops on. I just have to loosen these. I don't have to take them all the way out. For it to clear that. There we go. Okay. I'll take this guy loose. Okay. Should be able to just pop this whole cover loose. Let me take this guy loose. There we go. Let's see, air filter and a 5/16 bolt right here, which will probably have to come out. Okay, so one 5/16 bolt does have to come out. Then the whole thing should lift right up. Unless it's attached to the carburetor, which it is. Good lord, dude. Oh, there's 5/16 right here. Okay, so this separates it from the rest. Which those are very tight in there. I may have to go get an impact for that. Impact. Okay. Now, I might be able to take, yeah, there we go. Okay. We get the top cover off and we can just set it to the side. Oh, careful not to lose these. Grab the other one while I'm in here. Okay. All right, so now we have a little bit better access to the spark plug hole. I'm gonna take some brake clean and spray that off. Okay. And that's sprayed off. Just take our plug wire loose, like that. Okay, and it looks like I might not be able to get the spark plug out. I don't even know what size it is to begin with. I know it has a spark plug socket somewhere. It's a universal socket. Let me just try, I want to try 5/8 or 11/16. It's way too big. I can't tell if that's just packed with dirt. Let's try 5/8. That has a better bite. Yep, much better. Okay. Okie dokie then. Take my. Yeah, okay. I think we're on there. I may have to get a smaller ratchet. Let's take the socket off and then there we go. All right, one out. Actually doesn't look terrible. Of course it got dirty on the exit. Yeah, the spark plug isn't terrible though. Looks like she was running good. There's a Amazon package with, it's in my truck. Gotta get it out of my truck. Yeah, that's it. That was the exact same spark plug. Cool. Okay. Make sure those gaps look the same. Yeah. Okay. I'll try to just, I don't really, can't see the hole where this goes in. So I kind of just have to eyeball it, but doing so, I'm gonna get the tip of the spark plug dirty. There we go, I think I got it that time. Yep. go. She's threatening now. Get my socket back on there. Okay. Get that wire back on. Bam. Okay. Now for the other one. There we go. Same thing, same deal. Get cleaned up with brake clean. Try to. Oh goody, goody gumdrops. Okay. Get that in there. That one came out easier. Okay. Grab a new guy. Looks like she might be running a little lean. Other than that, looks fairly solid. Okay. Get that spark plug wire shoved back down under there. There we go. Okay. Get this guy set back on here. Come on now. There we go. Cool. What is stopping me? There we go. It's better. There we go. There we go. All right, now just get everything put back in. Oh, I need my 5/16. Where'd it go? No, it's on there. Duh. Okay. Don't really want to run those down hard with the impact because they're just plastic screws. They are just kind of like a safety net, pretty much. Okay. One good little tap is all she needs. Like that. Okay. And now we go in on the sides with because we can really just run them down by hand with this, and then go back in with the skirt off, just run it down with the wrench. Okay. Get this thrown back on. Let's say we're ready for action, man. Come on. Find your hole. There we go. Cool beans. Alright, got all the tools picked up. Pretty simple job to replace the spark plugs in this thing. Alright. Hop on it. See if she fires up. See if she'll start up with no choke. Oh, my phone. Huh. I left my phone under there. What, bro? How did I even do that? That's crazy. There we go. Okay, try choke. Yeah, 2 pairs. Luckily, it just grabbed my phone case and nothing else. Good Lord. Can't believe I did that. All right, well. All right, well. Looks like we are on to the last one. The one that is going to be the most work. Yay. All right, so we are on to the final project. I mean, obviously I have one more mower, but it doesn't have a starter solenoid. I've kind of just been robbing parts off of it. But we're on to the final project, which is this guy, which is actually my personal lawnmower that I use to mow. But we gotta first put some oil in this thing because it has leaked all of it out. And I will show you why it has leaked it out shortly, but let me go get some oil. I went ahead and got the battery charger, so I have a feeling this battery is very dead. Oh, okay then. Nice, just put like half a quart. What the? Okay, nice and slow, I guess. Yeah, these GoPro batteries I got are junk, bro. Literally, I didn't even get through completely pressure washing the lawnmower. Oh, that air filter still looks good. I don't guess we're replacing that one this season. Dang. Okay. But we are going to change to oil. So where is my oil pan? Right here. Oil filter in there. Oil pan. Okay. I'll have to run to Walmart and get another battery. But it's been running, so hopefully this oil will drain out pretty well. There we go. Oh man, I literally just filled up a brand new oil, so it can't be that bad. Jack up this side. There we go. Because the oil, just like on the other one, drains out on this side. Come out of there. There we go. These spark plugs have been in here for ages. I don't know when the last time they were changed. Looks like she's running a little lean there, boy. They don't look bad though. All right, so I'm gonna get my phone out and we're gonna bore scope this thing. Okay. We're gonna take this and we're just gonna shove it in there. Doesn't look terrible. Definitely a lot of carbon buildup on the piston. But I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I'm trying to look at the cross hatching on the piston. It's kind of hard to move this thing. Turn that over to the side. Now look for scoring on the piston. Oh, got, looks like what, a score right there. That line right there. See that? See that line right there? I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, it's definitely a score for sure. Not terrible, but still something to keep in mind that we may need a, I don't know, this motor could definitely very well be on its way out. Ooh, that cylinder has definitely got a lot more carbon in it. Yeah, that honestly, if any cylinder is burning oil, it's probably this one. Let's get that in there and see what we see. Oh, piston's at the top. Okay, we're gonna take this oil filter loose. It's on there. Oh my God, I do not remember tightening that much. Oh, good Lord. There we go. Yeah. Man, that is freaking in there. There we go. Yeah, looks to be about the same, just Amazon version. Okay. Get this guy down in here. Grab another shop rag. Okay, here we go. That all cleaned up. Now we can put the drain plug back in. It is done draining. Oil is drained. And set this guy down now. sucks. I'm gonna get a new battery for it. Oil's drained, air filter is clean. Let's go ahead and work on getting this shaft seal out. Where do I need my 10 mils at? Right here. Yep. All right. Oh, I still need to get that other spark plug in too. Which way am I turning this? That's right, I need a left. Who's calling me? Hello.
Hey Dylan, it's Krista at Affordable.
Yeah.
Hey, question. They're trying to put your truck back together and get everything squared away on it. Your brake pads are like almost completely gone.
Okay.
So go ahead and put new pads on them.
How much would that run me? Okay. Oh, there we go. Nice. Yeah, look at that. All that oil. Cake residue on there. Get some brake cleaning, clean that off. Okay. Yeah, nice and cleaned off. I don't want any dirt getting inside my motor. Okay. Now we're gonna go grab a pick. And we're gonna see if we can pick that seal out of there. Okay. This guy, get up behind there, see if we can kind of work that seal out. No, almost. Come on, get back there. Yeah, that seal's just completely worn out. Oh, almost got it. It's coming. Let me try this one. Oh, that angle is too tight. I need a 90-degree pick. Alright, so I did a little bit of a deck adjustment on it. Sorry I didn't film it. Kind of just got carried away. But, so we got like a little bolt down here that's kind of got like a gear on it. And that kind of adjusts the back deck height a little bit. On this side at least. See, the other side is fixed. You can't adjust that, but you can adjust this side. So the other side is kind of like your starting point, and then you just adjust accordingly from there. So got it adjusted. I got it pretty well leveled out. Also got these two right here. These are like kind of like your side adjustments. So I adjust those out. This piece of metal right here is supposed to be a pivot point, and these metal tabs were actually bent out to where like this would not pivot. So you see now I can pivot it, whereas before I could not. So fix that, put washers and new cotter pins in this because the old ones were kind of bent up. Now it's pretty much done. I just got to grease it. I got 3 grease zerks. The grease zerks for the spindles on these are on the underside, so I'll actually have to lift this guy up in order to get to those grease zerks. So I won't bore y'all with that, but there's 1, 2, 3 grease zerks, 1 for each spindle, obviously. You got a grease zerk here, and a grease zerk here, and then 1 on each wheel. And that is it. That's all the grease zerks that are on this. But I'm not going to bore you guys too much more with this because, well, I know this video is going to be probably close to 2 hours long as it is. So thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate all your support. Stay tuned for the next 2 weeks. Got new videos coming out the next 2 weeks. So turn on post notifications. Be on the lookout for those, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.